Hey everybody, it's Sarah and Susan with transformformore.com, and today what we're going to be talking about is what to do when you feel left out. Okay, and I know this is going to sound like super awkward, like coming from twins, like what do y'all know about it? Being left out, haven't you ate each other your whole life kind of thing. But yes, we have. But believe it or not, like twins can still be left out. Like when we were growing up, they were like, oh, we don't want to invite both of them to the birthday party because we really only want one kid, so we're just not going to invite either one of them. So like we never got invited to birthday parties.
And you guys could spend the night if there was just one of you, but my mom doesn't want two kids over to spend the night.
Sorry, we just can't. I mean, literally, like this is the story of our lives. Okay, like this is not a joke. Okay, and then as you like grow on into high school and things like that, people are like, oh my goodness, me and all these friends, like we're hanging out and blah blah. Look at all our pictures, and we're like, must be nice. Great.
Oh, did you see where they all hung out last night and we weren't invited?
You know, okay.
And I must have missed their call.
Yeah,
but no, I didn't.
And then one of the like worst humiliating times is when we were a freshman in high school and our whole basketball team, our freshman basketball team, all got together to, or this girl invited everybody.
I thought about that.
Invited everybody over, and so like we get in there and like this whole room off to the right is like full of sleeping bags and pillows and stuff like that. And we were like, that's weird, you know, kind of thing. I thought we were just having like a group party or stuff like that. So then we get upstairs, they were all hanging out, and then we open presents, and everybody gets these really nice presents, except for us, who gets like these little trinket.
Just us.
Just me and her, and everybody else on our basketball team, you know, stuff like that. So then the party went from like 5 to 9 or something like that. So it was 9, and everybody's like, okay, well, we'll see you later, and nobody else is getting ready to leave. Just me and Susan. So our dad picks us up, so then it finally dawns on us that she didn't want us to spend the night. She wanted everybody else to spend the night with her, but not us. So,
and that's a true story.
Yes.
The whole team spent the night,
but us. I mean, just talk about feeling left out. And then when you know you're a little 14-year-old ninth grader, you're like, I don't like me.
I know.
I mean,
I remember telling
like
my dad,
seriously, like we understand the feeling left out thing. I mean, I know it's a little bit better that we were left out together, but goodness gracious. And then like, we get it, okay? Like, trust me, okay? So these are just things to help cope with that feeling, okay? Because we have been there. We were there through basically our entire school experience, okay? It just, I don't know what it was. I just don't know. But people just don't get it, okay? All right, so number 1, this says, remember that you're never really alone, all right? And this is not the stalker, weirdo,
no,
I watch you while you sleep thing, or Santa, you know, whatever.
I'll be watching.
Exactly, okay? It's just to remind you that God really is always there. And that's really hard to kind of grasp as a teenager because you are so peer related and you want to be around people and things like that, but you're just never like, somebody is always there with you. God, and if nothing else, God's there with you. So get into His Word, read, go do something, like go walk around the neighborhood, go do something, like just to keep your mind off of the fact that you feel left out, because it's going to happen. I think we've all been there, and girls can be extremely vicious when it comes to things like that. But just remember that like God will never leave you. He's always there, okay? And not in the creepy stalker way, all right? Okay. All right, and then number 2, and Susan will pick it up after here. This is so true, especially like for high school or even when you get to college. So it's better to not be included in sinful activities, okay? And here's you not ruining your future alone over here, okay? Because especially when you get to high school and people can start to drive and do things like that, they'll start to party, they'll start drinking, they'll start start being promiscuous. I mean, they'll just, I mean, I mean, it's sad, but that's just the true reality of it. And I mean, we would have, when we were in high school, we were friends with this girl, and like the senior boys and stuff would come specifically to our lunch table to talk just to her, to invite her to parties. And we were like, what are we? Like, what is, I mean, not that we would have gone anyways, but it's like, okay, thanks for ignoring us.
I don't think we were pretty enough.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know.
Quota
struggled us when we were freshmen, I don't know, kind of thing. But like, I wouldn't have gone. I mean, it's just better. Like, I would rather not be invited because I'm not going to go to a party and drink anyways. I'm not going to go to a party and randomly sleep with somebody. I mean, I'm not going to do those things. Okay, I want to have a good future. I'm not going to do this temporary thing just so I don't feel left out. Okay.
This is one that I came up with, and it's one of my favorite verses in the Bible. This too shall pass, or it came to pass. You know, it came to pass, kind of thing. It's just really hard to be left out. It's really hard to go through your teenage years. But there's some great things too. And I know when people ask me, they say, you know, about being a teenager, and I was like, you know what my favorite part of high school was? I only had to do it once. Thank the Lord. I only had to do it once. And it's really for this reason.
We had fun, though.
We did have fun in high school, but it's just all the drama and all, like she says, people leaving you out and seeing stuff and the hurt. It gets better.
Oh my gosh, look at all these people, all my friends. I'm alone.
Look, yeah. Oh, they all went. Look, Sarah, they all went to dinner. And they didn't invite us.
Story
to
of our
dinner.
lives.
Wasn't
Story
that
of our
great?
lives.
Oh, look.
Story
Here
of-
they are on Instagram. And
I'm so glad that stuff actually did not exist when we were in high school, because goodness gracious, it would have made it so
But
much
it did
worse.
exist when we were in college, where
And it was
we
the
were
same
also
in
left
college.
out.
We were so left out. Maybe it's
We
us.
get it.
Maybe it's
We
us.
get it. So just remember, it's not going to be that way forever. You know, after you get out of high school and college and you start working, you know, get married, have kids, whatever, you don't even think of stuff you were left out of. You're too busy.
This too shall pass.
Yeah.
All right. You have the next one.
Oh, number 4, sorry. Get off of social media. Because if you're not on social media, you don't see those things. Now, I'm not saying like take a break, throw your phone out the window, you know, whatever. But maybe just on like Friday nights where you're like, I know where we were just like sitting in our apartment at college by ourselves. And then, you know, you get on, oh, sorry. Then you get on like Facebook and stuff, because Facebook was the most popular back then. And see, you know, people hanging out that night and stuff. We just, you know, those high peak times when people are hanging out, just stay off of it. And that way, you know, you just don't feel the hurt, or stay off of it altogether, because really, there's a lot of negativity with social media.
From it.
If some people can look at it and handle it and not really affect them, but if you're somebody who that truly, like, it makes you sad, or, you know, you cry when you see it, or you're like, I thought I liked them, then just get off of it. I think the healthiest thing to do would just be to not see those things, and then your feelings are not just constantly hurt.
Because it was hard for us to see all our friends put stuff on Facebook or whatever, but like I wasn't like personally dejected by it kind of thing. I mean, it still kind of like stung a little, but it was like, story of my life, scroll. You know, like just what happens. So anyways, and then number 5, spend time with those who do care about you, okay? So hopefully your parents fall into this category, okay? Or siblings, or people at your church, or something like that. And like, if they want to spend time with you, spend time with them. Pour into those relationships. I'm sure your parents would love it. You know, just to kind of like hang out. Hey, Mom. I mean, they pour like their entire life into you. So, I mean, why not just want to hang out with them, have a good relationship, instead of pining over these people who don't want to have a relationship with you? Just spend time with those that do, and then you'll be happier, they'll be happier, and just as good all the way around. Okay? So, as a review, when you feel left out, remember that you're never actually alone. Okay? It's better to not be invited than basically to engage in sinful activities. So here's you over here not ruining your future. Okay? This too shall pass. Okay? Get off social media. My drawings are so terrible. Like, that's supposed to be a bird. Let's move on. Okay? And then 5, spend time with people who do care about you. Okay? Like us. Watch our videos.
Yay!
Okay? And, so if you wait, the video's almost over, wait till you see our end card, and you'll see all of our social media outlets on there. We would love for you to follow us on there. We would love for you to go to our website and sign up for our newsletter, because you can, if you sign up for a newsletter, you get access to all of our library of free resources that has quizzes, checklists, questionnaires, college resources, just things that we have made and poured our time into that are just really great resources for teenagers and your relationships and your future, okay? So this is Sarah and Susan checking out. We love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Transformformore.com.
Whatever. Dad just actually getting that girl. Stop.